Hey everyone, I am here today to show you one of my first big castles. And if you saw my video yesterday or the other day, you will remember I said it was quite a feat to get in here because I didn't always do the best job of putting down torches and trying to make sure bad guys didn't spawn all over the place. So you'll see I have one over here. So being a lover and not a fighter, I'm going to try and avoid him for now. But this castle was built on a hill, but I had to build up quite a bit of it to make it level and to get the look I wanted. But we'll go up here and I'll come into the interior of it to show you what it looks like. So in each building, each corner and each tower next to the gate, I have a taller tower that I'm going to go up to the top of right now so you can see out. Yeah, I'll get right up here so you can see. So you can see I have a number of towers throughout the building, and on each floor you'll see when I was going up there are different carpet colors just so I could remember what floor I was on, because it all kind of looks the same. I try to make a little fountain and use some stained glass windows in the middle. You can see I have some sheep over here, to do some of the carpeting I needed. So I'm going to take you around the entire building real quick and on the outside, and then I'm going to go into the middle where I have a very large building that has a lot of resources in it, and I try to be decorative. I'm not usually the best about decorating stuff. I just try to really focus my energy on the exterior builds. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but that's what I find fun. So I'm going to actually go down here. Instead of going all the way around, because I don't want to waste your time just going around a square. I'm going to go down here and walk on the outside. So I came out right where I have a glass house for building, for farming, and this is the main structure of the inside. I guess in the olden days they might have called this a keep. I'm not really sure if that's the right name, but that's what I call it. And I'm going to go around here and make my way in. And again, like I said, this was done in survival. Some of the mine you saw the other day in my other video was to help build this. There's another mine here closer that I can show you that is also used to build this. So you'll see a number of built rooms where I have signs that tell you what's in there. So here I have armor that I've built, which that's not really armor. That is though. Which maybe I should take some. I was killed recently, and I didn't replace the armor that I lost after getting beat up quite bad. A little library in here. And this takes us to the back of the building. It also takes us to another story, and I can make my way back. You can see what was here. I have, this is some additional storage of different items, rail related, fabric room, and glass. And I'm going to go up one more level, and up there is going to be, I think my kitchen is here, which really is just where I located some food. Gravel and cobblestone. Oh, clay. I need clay for, oh, not that much. Only 4, I'll leave it there. I need that for the big build that I'm doing, that you saw in the very first video. So I tried to make this a little decorative with pictures and stuff, and I guess you'd call this the master bedroom. So I keep some of my, I think gold in here or something, if I remember right. Oh, I lied. It's been a while since I've been in this section of the building. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so you can see. I'll just leave that there. And I'm going to sleep real quick. And as I'm sleeping, I'll tell you a little bit more about this. So, like I said, this was one of my first really little bit fancier builds. and I did it because I just really enjoyed the look of the castles, and I thought, you know, the Minecraft materials just naturally worked well with building castles. You know, at this time when I first built this, I didn't know you could do anything but using this kind of stone. So that's why I did it. You can see up here I have a little gatehouse over, and off to the right, if I remember right, was where my my big mine was. That was a little bit closer to actually get materials. Yep, it is. At one point I actually had a railway system to bring it over because, as you can tell, there was so much material that I needed to bring and then smelt that I actually had this railway system sit in here. And I remember it turned here to go in there, and it was such a pain because once it turned, it stopped. You know, it gets stuck. You can see to the left where there's cobblestone. It's where I built off of, and I've since blocked it. So I'll just go down further and further just to show you. This railway, unlike the one I showed the other day, doesn't really lead anywhere if I remember right. But it allowed me to get as much material out as possible. And like I said, there was lots of mining done. And what I do is when I mine is I'll mine an area, then I'll block it, just so I don't have bad guys showing up behind me. Doesn't look like I did that as well here, but it seems pretty well lit, so it should be okay. But that's where I got all the materials to do it. And like I said, it took quite a while to build, but I found it relaxing to just go and get the resources. It can be a bit mind numbing and your hand gets cramped, but like I said, that was part of the fun for me as I started doing these projects. You know, for the big brick builds, it gets a little bit more painful because you have to gather clay underwater, and then you have to smelt it, and then put the brick together, and so it takes quite a while. But in the later videos I'll show you, I actually have some redstone, I guess you call them machines, to help me in the process of doing some of that work. But I hope you enjoyed this tour, and tomorrow I'll show you where, or the next day, I keep saying tomorrow, but the next time you see my video, I'll show you where I gathered, where I built my first sheep farm. And then from there, I'll head back on the trail, back to where we started all these videos, and you can see my biggest farm and how I gathered a ton of resources. And I'll stop there so I can fight these guys off and figure out how to live how to survive to live another day. Okay, thank you.